ready to start here. 10U Rage versus Carolina Thunder from the ice station. So I will have this little pole right here in front of me that I'll try to my best to work around. Let's see, we got Bane in goal, Michael and Roman on defense, and Hugo, Charlie, and Elizabeth on as our forwards. Hugo's taking the face-off. Face-off comes back into the Carolina zone. They try to push it off. Elizabeth's there to keep the pass from going in the neutral zone. She's carrying it down the boards, loses it. She still has it on the boards. Backhands it to the middle where no one's there. Carolina throws it wide back to Elizabeth. Gets it to Hugo. Shot goes wide. Carolina tracks it down along the far board. Stuck at their feet. Hugo's able to keep it in for now. Kind of bouncing around the blue line there. Sent back in around the back of the goal where Carolina's going to get it. Elizabeth playing a forecheck, comes up to Hugo along the near board. He beats the first guy, or at least gets around the centering pass, gets intercepted. Cleared to the middle, all the way down. Should be an icing, which it is. Going to switch out our lines. Milan and Michael on defense now with James, Ryder, and Liam on offense. James is taking the face-off. Face-off pushed out to Liam. Liam shot right to James. Redirects. Can't quite get it on goal. Gets intercepted. Ryder's there to pick the puck up on his backhand. Centering backhand pass gets intercepted. Raleigh flings it up the board. Ryder's there to get the puck back behind the goal line. Ryder still has it. Thunder throws it up along the near board. Milan keeps it in, pushes it back. Ryder can't quite control that. Still on the center ice. James is able to keep it in. Liam picks it up on the far board. Gets the puck taken from him by a Carolina player who sends it the length of the ice. That should be an icing too. And it is. So we'll bring the face-off back in our zone, switch out our lines again with Hugo, Charlie, and Elizabeth coming back on as our forwards, and Roman and Isaac as our defenders. Hugo taking the face-off. Face-off is taken by Carolina, sent behind their goal. Elizabeth with the forecheck, centering pass to Hugo. Hugo's shot bounces off a bunch of people in front of the goal. Hugo gets it again, backhand goes wide. Comes out to the near board. Elizabeth's giving chase. Isaac's there to support her. Pass back to Isaac, who sends it over across to Roman, but Roman was kind of cheating too central, I guess, or getting ready to help out. Either way, puck behind the goal now. Elizabeth has it behind the goal. She centers it. No one's there, though. Puck gets flung out into the neutral zone. Roman gives chase. He's got some time. Takes a look behind him to see what he has. He's going to carry it behind the goal line. To the blue line. Gets sent back in behind Bane. We got a lot of shirts back there on our side, so we should be okay. Hugo's going to bring it out of the zone. Along the near board, Hugo and Elizabeth are there. Now Isaac sends it across the way to Roman. Roman's got some time. We're going to pull Bane off. I guess there's a delayed penalty, which there is, and that's a whistle. I didn't see the penalty. Let's see. But definitely going to be on Carolina. So they're sending that young man to the penalty box for... I don't know what that motion is. An elbow? I'm not sure what that call is. Either way, we'll be on the penalty power play for a minute and a half with 11:20 left in the first. And we switched out our defense. We now have Gavin and Michael as our defenders. Our offense is the same. Hugo wins the faceoff back to Gavin. Gavin sends it around the far boards deep. Comes out to Hugo. Hugo shot. Elizabeth's trying to get the rebound but can't. Nice save by the goalie. right, Hugo in the face-off again. Comes out centrally. Hugo's able to get his stick on that. He sends it in wide to the goal, behind the goal where Charlie and Elizabeth are both there. Now Hugo joins the party and sends it back in behind the goal to Charlie. Back out front, Elizabeth can't control it. Comes out to Hugo in front. His shot goes off a body wide. Wrapped around the far board where Gavin is able to keep it in for now. Pushes it back deep behind the goal line. Hugo is able to stop that on the goal line extended. His shot goes wide to the goal. Comes out to Michael on the blue line. He's able to keep it in the zone. Pushes it into the far corner where Carolina has it. Gavin's able to step up, keep that one in. That goes into the near corner. Elizabeth's there. She tries the centering pass, goes off a bunch of sticks. Carolina has it. They're still not able to get it out of the zone as Gavin keeps that one in. His shot goes wide of the goal. And that gets wrapped around the far board where Gavin's going to step up, get control of this one. He sends it right back in behind the goal. Hugo's there to give chase. He stops, reverses course, trying to get it stuck in his feet. Carolina wraps it around the far board. Gavin, once again, is able to keep it in. He sends it right back where it came from. And it gets sent right back to Gavin. And he's not going to be able to control that one for now. Actually, yes, he is. Oh, all right. Either way, they're going to call that offsides, although I think Gavin was able to keep that in for the... Either way, face-off will come out of the zone. The penalty is up. We got 9:46 left. Both teams at full strength. James, Ryder, Liam as our forwards. Milan and Isaac are our defenders. Carolina pushes it into our zone. Milan controls the puck, picks his head up, finds James on the near side. James dumps it deep. Ryder's giving chase behind the goal. He gets it. Puck comes out to Carolina. Isaac's able to keep it in. Backhands it back deeper in the zone. That gets sent far. I don't think it's good. You see, it's an icing. Should be an icing. Yep. All right, so we'll bring the face-off back. James is taking the face-off for us. Face-off tied up his feet. James pushes it back to Milan at the point. Milan shot, good shot, goes off an ankle of the Raleigh player. Milan's going to take another shot. That gets stopped by Raleigh's defense before it can reach the goal. Comes back to near board where James has it. James' a shot on goal. Goalie deflects it up over the goal. Puck's behind the goal where Ryder has it now. He gets ridden off the puck. Gets wrapped around the near board where James has it. He's able to put a move on the first defender. His shot rebounds right there, but couldn't get anyone there to get that rebound. All right, Ryder's putting on a good pressure in the corner. James steps in to help, comes out to the blue line where Milan has it. He dumps it in deep to the far corner. Liam's going to give chase with Ryder. Gets pushed to the... Still along the rear board there. Now it's on the near board. James steps up to get the puck. He gets a shot off and buries it right over the goalie's shoulder. So with 8:18 left, we got a score of 1-0 Rage. Nice shot by James, getting it up over the goalie's shoulder there. All right, Michael and Roman are on defense. Elizabeth, Hugo, and Ryder, or excuse me, Elizabeth, Hugo, and Charlie on offense with Hugo taking the face-off. Face-off gets pushed to Roman. He sends it in deep, but that's going to be an icing, I think. Ruff's got his arm up, yep. Hugo takes the face-off. He pushes it up to the blue line. Raleigh's able to keep it in right to Hugo, who's got a head of steam and is going to be able to split the defense and get a breakaway here. His shot perfectly placed in the corner goal. Nice low shot right in the corner. Goalie didn't have any chance on that one. Nice shot by Hugo. That makes it 2-0 with 7:58 left in the first. Face-off is pushed back into our defensive zone where Roman has it. He tries to flip it up, but it gets hit by the Raleigh defender. Shot in on goal. Bain is able to save that one. Rebound behind the goal. Hugo has it. Gets it up to Elizabeth. It's off her stick. She can't control it, but it goes right to Charlie. And Charlie and Elizabeth are able to gain the zone. Elizabeth on her backhand. Centering pass to Charlie to Hugo. Oh, man. Would have been a nice connection of 2 straight passes, but whatever. Hugo across to Elizabeth. Elizabeth can't quite control it. She sends it back up to the blue line where Gavin has to stretch to keep it in. And Caroline is able to clear this puck from our zone. And they throw it in deep where Gavin's going to get control of it along the near corner here. He pushes it up to Elizabeth. She's got people right on her. Can't do anything with it. Gavin plays it up high off the board where hopefully Charlie's going to get a little bit of a breakaway here. Trying to split the defense. He's on his backhand to his forehand. And it's in. Yeah, the goal. Yeah, it's a goal. All right, Charlie, nice job on the breakaway. So that makes it 3-0 with 6:52 left in the first. We're going to bring Ryder, James, and Liam on with Michael and Milan in the back. Face off by James, comes back to Milan. Milan pushes to the far board where Liam's there to put on pressure. Carolina skates away with it until Milan is up. Carolina's got it in the central ice. James has it in our defensive zone, taking a look, see what he has, decides to skate it out, at least gets it out of our zone. Where Carolina missed it because Michael has it. Yep, we're just getting the puck sent back and forth here. Michael's going to control this one. He turns around, still has it on his forehand, passes up the board to James. There's a lot of white shirts around him though, and they're able to get the puck. Liam has it. He's got a lot of defenders around him, still able to get off a nice forehand shot that goes wide of the goal. James has along the far board. He sends it right across to Liam. Liam can't quite get that one past the goalie. And now it's out to James along the far board. He sends a centering pass across that hits the Raleigh defender, doesn't quite make it. Comes out to Milan, who does a nice job of stepping in front of the Carolina player to keep it in the zone. Ryder loses the puck. Carolina's coming up along the near board. They're able to get past our first defender. Michael's there to get his stick on it. Bain makes a nice save. The rebound is behind the goal. Milan is going to gather the puck, and he just sends it the length of the ice. Hopefully the goalie touches this one. Yeah, she's going to have to. So no icing. Gets waved off. Ryder, as always, is hustling down the ice to keep the pressure on Carolina. All right, along the near board, we got Hugo on, so we must have gotten a little bit of a line change. Puck gets swung deep. Let's see, they're going to wave that off. Icing. All right, so that's going to allow us to get a full line change. And I'm going to switch hands because my fingers are freezing. All right, so Elizabeth, Hugo, and Charlie with Roman and Isaac on defense. There's 5 minutes left in the first, and there it is. All right, Hugo's face off. The puck is stuck at people's feet. Carolina right to Elizabeth in the middle. She fans on the first shot. Her backhand shot gets either deflected or saved. Hugo in the back corner, putting on the pressure, trying to dig the puck out. Charlie comes to help her. Elizabeth's going to apply a forecheck there. Comes out to Isaac. He's got some time. Had some time, but Carolina has stepped up quickly to get it. They send it the length of the ice. And icing? Yes. All right, kids have come out pretty fast and strong this morning. Let's see if they can keep it up. Hugo's going to take our face off. Same group is out there. Hugo Hugo pushes it back. He pokes it back to Isaac. Isaac puts it right back on goal off of Hugo's skate. Isaac still has it along the near board, plays it in deep. Bouncing puck. Elizabeth gives chase. She's got it. She picks it behind the board to Charlie. Excuse me. And then Carolina gets enough of it to send it back into our neutral zone. Isaac races to the puck. He has it comfortably. He's going to carry it behind the goal. See what he has. Send it along the far board. Ooh, a little bit of a collision there. Oh, wow. Nice shot by that fella. And that makes it 3-1 with 3:50 left in the first. Michael and Gavin are our defenders. Liam, James, and Ryder on offense. James is going to take the face off here. Not sure what we're waiting on. All right, there we go. Puck drop. Goes back to the Carolina defender who sends it in deep. Gavin has it at the blue line. He's trying to clear it. James picks up the puck. He's going to carry it back and reset or regroup, see what we got. Sends it along the near board here.
Go up, move up, move up, move up!
Ryder carries it in the zone. Back into neutral zone. James has control of it. He sends it in deep. Ryder putting on the wheels to put pressure on the puck in the zone. Liam steps in to help him. Can't quite control the puck. Comes back out to Ryder in the middle. His shot, I think it got saved. Nice shot though. All right, Liam and Ryder in the far corner. Liam tries to backhand it in deeper but can't. Now he does. All right, wrapped around. Oh, Ryder right on the corner. His backhand shot gets saved by the goalie. James picks up the puck. Can't quite get a great shot off. Comes back out to Gavin and steps up nicely to keep it in our zone. James gains possession of it and throws it in deep with his backhand behind the goal where Liam picks it up. He passes it to Ryder. Can't quite connect. Liam still on the puck though. Liam beats the first defender on his forehand, tries to put a centering pass. Didn't quite get through all the traffic in front. James comes out, slaps it back behind the goal. Liam has got it in the near corner. He plays it back behind the goal where James is going to come in, poke it past the first defender, try to wrap it around, but gets met with a heavy defense. Liam's shot goes off the goalie or the side of the net. Ryder's shot goes wide. Keep the pressure on, fellas. All right, James sends it right back in. A lot of white shirts there. A lot of traffic in front. All right, that's going behind the goal. Looks like Carolina's going to get there first. Oh no, Ryder, as always, hustling. Keep it in our zone. Good job by the kids. Wrapped around the near board. It's going to come out to Michael. Michael shot through a lot of traffic. Oh, right in front, bouncing. Oh, rebound shot gets saved. Comes out to James right in front. His shot must have hit the pipe. Another shot by Michael hits traffic in front. Nice shift by the kids, although they've been in there for a long time. But oh, nice centering pass right to James. James' shot. That must have hit a pipe too, but a rebound goes in. I think it was Ryder. Yeah, Ryder with the rebound goal. Well-deserved goal by that line. Did a great job of completely controlling that whole shift as long as it was. So their hard work pays off in the form of a goal from Ryder. That makes it 4-1 with 1:28 left. Face off by Hugo. He pushes it ahead. Comes out to Elizabeth. She's got the zone. She's got it. She's on her backhand, trying to get to her forehand. She's able to go in front. Shot. She scores. And I hope I got that one in the camera. I kind of missed it. I hope it was at the top. If not, whatever. Elizabeth scores unassisted. That makes it 5-1 with 1:17 left in the first. Face off, Hugo has it. He's got some defenders to beat. Stays on his forehand. Sharp angle. Shot either hit the side of the net or was saved. Still in the corner with Elizabeth. She's going to play it back to the point for Milan. Milan steps up, gains control. His shot goes deflected wide by Hugo. Hugo has it along the near board. He sends it right back in the middle where Charlie and Elizabeth are there. Elizabeth has it. She's trying to see what she has. She flings it back on goal. Deflected behind the goal by Charlie. He digs it off the net. He wraps around right in front. Oh, can anyone get the puck? Nope. But, Isaac has it. He pushes Milan. They're going to regroup. Milan does a nice job of just flinging it back up the ice where... All right, Elizabeth has it at center ice. He's just trying to gain the zone. Oh, nice shot by Hugo picking up the puck from Elizabeth, but it goes just wide. But a lot of speed on that shot. Slips through our defense. Milan's there though to gather it. He sends it back up the board. Charlie, offsides. Okay. 7 seconds left in the first period. 5-1 Rage. Milan and Isaac are on defense. Face off. Pushed up to the center ice. Sent back in. Milan has it. And with that, we're going to have the end of our first period with the Rage up 5-1. All right, we're getting ready to start the second period. Rage up 5-1. Ryder, James, Liam, forwards with Roman and Michael on defense. All right, Michael has the puck. Excuse me, Roman does. He throws it up along the near board here. It's going to go all the way down into the Carolina zone. There's no icing on that as it got waved off. Sent around by the defender to the far board. Liam's there. James is coming to help him. James is able to keep it in our zone for now. Sends it backhand deep into the far corner where Carolina has it, but Ryder putting on a great pressure. James is there. He flicks it in a little bit deeper. Ryder has the puck. We had 2 players down, so really no one to help him. Plus a lot of white shirts packed in the front. Comes back out to James along the far board. Deflected off some Carolina sticks. Brought out by Carolina into the neutral zone. Kid's going to reverse direction. Come on, guys. He's making it look silly. Hits the side of the net with his shot. Roman has it. He's going to carry it out of our zone. Roman still has it. He's behind the goal. He decides to wrap it around the boards. Where Liam sends it right back behind the goal to Ryder. Ryder has it on his backhand, flings it in front to Liam. Liam shot. Oh, he didn't really get much on it. And Carolina can't clear the zone as Ryder's there once again to disrupt the play. His sharp angle shot gets saved by the goalie. The rebound gets pushed to the far corner where Carolina flings it up the boards. And maybe it went out of play. I don't know. Either one out of play or one out of play, and I don't know. Whatever. Face off outside the zone. With 12:22 left in the second, Hugo, Charlie, and Elizabeth with Isaac and Gavin on defense. The puck comes to Gavin. Gavin sends it in. Out of play. So we'll do the face off again. All right, face off comes out the wing. Carolina Carolina fella skated away with it, but lots of black shirts there to disrupt that one. Charlie has it along the far board. Where is it? Hugo has it. Charlie has it. Charlie's able to skate away with it a little bit. Comes to Hugo. Hugo's able to beat a defender. He's going to go to his backhand. His backhand shot. Where is it? Covered up by the goalie. 11:51 left in this second period. Hugo taking the face off, comes across to Elizabeth. She's got it on her backhand. Her shot is saved by the goalie. Rebound is cleared wide. Gavin's going to send it right back in behind the goal, wrap it around. Elizabeth is trying to track that one down. It's in the near corner here. She's able to at least keep the puck held up for now. Charlie comes in to help, comes into Hugo. Hugo's going to take a slap shot that goes wide. Nice hard shot though. Gavin pushes it behind. Hugo's there. Hugo's centering pass goes off some skates, doesn't connect. He's still trying to get control of the puck. Hugo still has it. He beats the first defender. He has a nice shot, hits the pipe. Had a clear look at the goal. Comes back out to Isaac. Isaac's shot hits a Carolina player in front. They're going to skate it out. Hugo disrupts that rush, or attempted rush. Hugo's got it. Sharp angle, forehand shot, saved by the goalie and covered up. 10:48 left in the second. Still got a score 5-1. Rage. Liam, James, and Ryder come on with Milan and Roman on defense. James is taking our face off. Carolina is able to get it out of the zone. They push it in deep. Should be an icing. Nope, they wave it off. Roman has it. He plays it off the near board here. Centering pass. Isaac blocks it with his body. Roman and Isaac are both back there trying to help out. They get some help from Liam. It's being brought out by Liam, excuse me. Liam beats the first defender in the neutral zone. He's able to gain the zone. He flings it back towards the goal, but is pushed behind the goal by Carolina, pushed up back to the point where Isaac is able to push it right back into the near corner where James is there to put the pressure on. He goes down with the Carolina player. Liam scoops up the puck. Backhanded centering attempt, can't quite connect. Isaac is able to keep it in for a moment. That should be an icing. And it is. We're going to switch our lines. We're going to bring Elizabeth, Hugo, and Charlie back on with Michael and Gavin as our defenders. Hugo taking the face off. He wins it across the middle. Elizabeth can't quite get the stick on it. Comes out to Elizabeth. She still has it. Backhanded shot. Weakly saved by the goalie. Pushed out to the far board. Carolina flings it back up to the blue line where Gavin and Michael are both there. Player goes down. Puck is somewhere under there. They're going to call that one offsides, I guess. Hugo will take this face off outside of our zone. Hugo wins the face off to Elizabeth. She tries to backhand it back out, but it's quickly met by Carolina. Michael steps up. Puck squirts out. Oh, we could have a fast break here or breakaway. Hugo has it on his forehand. Yeah, nice. I think the goalie got a lot of that, but it's still deflected back up into the top of the net. So that makes it 6-1 with 9 minutes left in the second. We now have Gavin and Michael on defense if they weren't already. I'm not sure. We got the same forward line out there. Hugo taking the face off. He wins it back to Gavin. Gavin's got in our defensive end. He flings it with his backhand back out at the neutral ice. And it's just bouncing around down here. Let me find it. Where is it? There it is. Gavin has it. He sends it out to Elizabeth, who's going to hopefully be able to push it in deeper. She carries it in deep. On her backhand, centering pass right to Hugo on the doorstep. His shot just trickles wide. Carolina's coming out with a little bit of steam here. They dump it in and chase, but there's no one to chase other than our players. Behind the board, Michael wraps it around, takes a funny bounce off the board. Elizabeth's able to get enough at least to push it out of our zone. Still along the far board there. Comes back to Michael in our defensive zone. He's going to regroup on his forehands. Sends it up the board, kind of goes off some skates to center ice where Charlie's there to tie up the player. He's going to push it up. Hugo gains possession of the puck, splits the defense, but loses the puck in the process. In behind the goal line, centering pass. Nobody's there except for Carolina. And they're going to slap it right out of our zone, but that's not going to make it deep enough. Gavin's going to play that one. Take it behind our goal. We'll see what he has as he carries it out. I'm not sure what that decision was. I think Kim just summed it up for us. I wasn't going to say it, but Kim did. Oh, no, sorry, it wasn't Kim. That was Carrie. So it's okay if Gavin's mom says it. All right, Gavin has the puck. He plays all the way down. That's going to be an icing. All right. It wasn't Kim. It was Carrie, by the way. Carrie Gomet, Gavin's mom. Okay, new line. Ryder, James, and Liam are on with Isaac and Milan on defense. Puck gets pushed to the side, and Milan has it. He's got it on his forehand. He wraps around the far board. Gets pushed up further ice by Liam. It's a foot race between James and the Carolina player. Carolina player gets there first, but James is able to keep the puck in our zone. Ryder. Ryder still has it. Behind the goal, Liam putting on a little bit of pressure, but Carolina is able to skate away from that. Ryder has the puck with some speed, gains the zone, still has it on his forehand, centering pass beautifully, but can't quite connect on that. Hits the side of the goal right in front. James has the rebound, his saved, and then the second shot gets deflected wide where James has it behind the goal. He gets tied up by Carolina. Liam has it on his forehand. Shot gets blocked by the defender. Liam ties him up along the near board. Ryder steps in to help him. Liam has it on his forehand. Goes off some Carolina skates, bouncing around. Ryder hustles to the far board. Carries it in deeper into the far corner where Liam gets there. He's going to try to send it right back in, but he's got 3 white shirts around him. Comes out to Milan. He's able to keep it in. Nice little move to buy himself some time. Slaps it, wraps it way around the board. James and Ryder are both there. Isaac steps up. He's able to keep it in our zone. Isaac and Liam are in the far corner. Liam has the puck. He gets ridden off by the Carolina player. Ryder is able to keep the pressure on and with his hustle. Carolina is still trying to clear it. This is going to come to Milan. Milan's going to send it right back in the middle. It gets deflected off of Carolina's stick into the near corner. Great shift by our kids with the pressure. Comes out to James. He gets ridden off the puck. Both our defenders collapse on the player, but they're going to get called for a foul, which is probably a decent one to take since if they didn't bring him down, he might have had a breakaway. So with that, we're going to be on the penalty kill with 5 minutes left in the second period. Score is still 6-1, Rage. Hugo and Charlie with Roman and Gavin are going to be our penalty kill unit here. Roman sends it up to the point. Carolina is able to keep it in. Hugo steps in, gets the pass, and he's got a breakaway. So Hugo's first shot was saved, and the puck just sat there on the crease until Charlie was able to poke it back in. So that makes it 7-1 on a shorthanded goal by Charlie. But good hustle by Hugo to step in and take possession of that pass between the Carolina players and get the breakaway. Same people, Hugo on the face-off. Hugo has the puck in neutral zone. Goes back to Roman. He pushes it up the near board. A lot of white shirts there. Everyone's just trying to dig it out. Pokes out to Roman. Hugo sends it back into center ice where Carolina has it. They pass it. Passing it. More passes. Dumped in. Should be an icing. Nope, never mind. Roman flings it around the near board. Comes back up to the point. Carolina sends it right back in deep on goal, but Gavin gets it before it can even reach Bain. He sends it back to the far point. Hugo basically deflects that shot. I guess they're going to call Gavin for a penalty there, although I got to admit, Gavin's defense, I did not see what that one was. So that'll put us down 2 people with 36 seconds left in the first penalty. 4 minutes left in the period. The kids should really just ice this probably. That hit the net, but it should have been technically out of bounds, but whatever. Ref's letting them play. Carolina's got it in kind of a center of our defensive end. Hugo has it on his backhand, just trying to fling it out right now and is able to do so nicely. Carolina's going to regroup, get this in their defensive end. They bring it back into our zone, put it behind the goal where Michael has it. Michael's going to be able to get this one back out. Very nicely done. And with that, our first penalty was released. Elizabeth was able to come out of the box and was trying to get that before it was called an icing, but wasn't able to do so. So it's an icing with 3:20 left in the second, and we still have 48 seconds left on the penalty kill. And we're going to bring James out with Elizabeth as our forwards, and our defenders are Michael and Roman. So right in the center of the ice, Carolina sends it right back to the far board where player sends it across the blue line. We need to get some pressure out there, Elizabeth. Oh, knocked down. I didn't see what happened, but they scored. I thought there was going to be a high stick. Whatever. All right, so that'll release our penalty. We're back at full strength. 3:07 left in the second, 7-2. Yeah, I thought that would have been blown. I thought that would have been blown dead before whatever else happened, just because it was knocked down with a high stick, the first shot. But okay, so all right, whatever. So we got Ryder, James, and Elizabeth. Elizabeth steps up to get the pass. Ties up the player along the far blue line on her backhand. She's trying to fling it out. Can't quite get a stick on. There's just a lot of people over there. Comes to Michael. Michael flips it back up to Ryder. Ryder spins. He's able to get out of zone. That's going to be an icing. Or excuse me, an offside. All right, we're bringing Milan and Isaac on defense. And we'll get Ryder, Liam, and James back together on offense. Faceoff comes back to Isaac. Isaac puts it on his forehand, passes it to Ryder. Ryder can't quite control that, a little bit out of his grasp. Milan goes down, gets pushed in the back. And Carey's not happy. James pushes it up. Go Ryder, go Ryder. Ryder on his forehand carries it behind as he ran out of an angle. Right back to the point where Milan steps up. Liam's there. The puck's kind of floating around. Come on, guys, get control. Come on, Liam. Liam and Isaac are both back on defense. The puck goes behind the goal. Milan has it. He sends it off the near board through the neutral zone. Goalie might have to play this, which they are. Oh, it went in. Way to go, Milan. That makes it 8-2 with a minute 52 left in the second period. So Milan was clearing the puck. The puck was rolling. I think the goalie was hoping that it would just go wide for the icing, but then had to play it and might not have been in the best position to play that. And it trickled right past him or her into the goal. Face-off is won by the Carolina player who brings it back into our zone. Ridden off the puck by Michael, who stays on him. Deflected by Gavin, but Bain's able to react to that and cover it up. Minute and a half left in the second. James is on the face-off. Gavin and Michael are defenders. Face-off comes out almost to the blue line. Carolina flings it back in, knocked down by Liam. Liam still has the puck on his forehand in the neutral zone, trying to beat the defender. He's able to gain the zone. Puck comes out of the zone. Everyone's out, though. Everyone's just poking at it. Carolina flings it off the near board here. Gavin has it. He sends it right back in. Ryder hustling is able to tie up the player behind the goal line, who then flings it around the far board where James steps in to take possession, trying to just free himself up from the pressure. Comes back out to the point where Michael has it. Michael shot, deflects off a lot of skates. Around the far board, James once again backhands it deeper into behind the goal line. Liam steps in to tie the puck up. Everyone's over there, just kind of swatting at it. Finally cleared by Carolina, but this should be an icing unless they wave it off. They waved it off, so Gavin needs to play it. He flings it around the near board here. Gavin's tying it up. Still, puck's just kind of dancing around loose amongst a lot of people, sending deeper where Michael has it. There's only 10 seconds left in this period. Something must be happening behind the play. Either way, Michael has it. Still takes it the length of ice. Shot gets deflected, but good job by Michael just to finally get that puck and get it out of our zone. So with end of the second period, 8-2 Rage. Ready to start the third period. Bain is still in goal with Roman and Milan on defense, and Elizabeth, Hugo, and Charlie out to start as our forwards, with Hugo taking the face off once we get going here. Just waiting for Carolina to get their people set up. waiting for the last ref. He's just talking with all right, face-off is won. Push back into the defensive zone. Milan has it. He sends it in deep. It goes into the offensive zone. Hugo has it. His shot goes wide. The music will not cease. All right, either way. All right, there it goes. Elizabeth has it. She's skating around the front. She still has it. They're trying to figure out what to do. She takes a tour of the ice, sends it in front, where Hugo, I guess, is not able to get it. Elizabeth ties up the player, but he's able to get enough of it to send it back up. But Roman does a great job of keeping it in our zone. Comes out in front to Charlie. He gets a shot off that goes wide. Charlie comes out to Elizabeth. She can't quite control the puck, but it's right to Hugo. He can't control the puck either. He still has possession of it. Reverses course on his forehand. He's looking for someone to pass to. Finds Elizabeth. Elizabeth shoots wide. Charlie picks it up behind the goal, wraps around, and I saw Hugo take a poke at it. That went wide. It's on the side. It's behind the goal. Okay, now it's wrapped around the near board. Elizabeth has it, loses it to the middle, but is able to at least put the pressure on. Got soft on that play, but she gets help from Hugo. Puck is bouncing behind the goal line. Comes out to Hugo. He's got Charlie. It's a 2-on-2 rush here. Hugo tries to center it, but Carolina's there to flick it behind their goal. The thought was right. You could see what he was thinking the whole time, which was basically he's going to carry it deep and try to lay it off to Charlie. Just couldn't quite connect. All of our offensive people are caught deep. There's a 3-on-2 pseudo rush here as it's kind of developing in slow motion. Milan steps in, shot goes wide of Bain, bounces off the backboard. Carolina player centers it. Elizabeth intercepts it. She's got some ice so she can move, but the numbers are in favor of Carolina. Just carry it in deep and kill some time. There you go. Let your team get a line change. Yep. All right, so with that, James comes on, Michael comes on, Isaac comes on, and Ryder comes on, and Elizabeth's going to head to the box. James slots it back into the neutral zone. Liam comes on into the neutral zone. Ryder steps in, intercepts the puck. Still has it. Liam is going to race for this puck. Has a forehand shot that gets saved by the goalie. The rebound right in front gets picked up by Carolina, and they're going to ice it.
Good job, Liam. Keep hustling, team.
And with that, we have 11 minutes left. Clock is running. 11 minutes left in the game. We have Michael and Roman on defense. No, I'm sorry. Michael and Isaac on defense. James will take this face off. Face-off comes out to Ryder. Ryder picks his head up. He's looking to pass. Gets it to Liam. Liam tries to one-time it and misses. He stays with it. Carolina has the puck. They're flipping across to the neutral zone on the near side. Ryder gets there first. Carolina slaps it back out where Michael's going to gain possession of this in the neutral zone. All right. Still has it. Trying to get it to his forehand. Isaac steps up to keep it in our offensive zone. Finally gets cleared. We got plenty of black shirts back. James gets it. Plays it off the board. Great job by Liam just to step through that puck. Go Ryder. See if Ryder can free himself to get a shot off. No. Does a nice, smart job. Regroups. Sends it nicely to James. James' shot gets saved. Liam's rebound gets saved. That should be a penalty. That should be a penalty. Hey, he's got it.
Heck no! Come on!
If they don't call something here, then that's a problem.
Good pop-up, kid. That is not how we play.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess they're not going to call anything debatable. Maybe they're just taking mercy on the fact that the team's losing by 6. Anyway, let's get back to that one. Oh, almost went in. All right. Comes out the blue line. Michael sends it back in deep. Goes off the defender. Elizabeth has it near corner. She plays it back to the point where Gavin has it on his forehand. His shot goes wide behind the goal. Hugo's going to get it along the far board. He reverses course to his backhand. Reverses course again to his forehand. Centering pass gets interrupted. Gavin steps up, is able to keep it in for a second here. He's still able to do it. Skates through all the Carolina defenders to push it deep into the zone where Elizabeth has it on her backhand, now her forehand, picking her head up, centering pass right through the crease. No one can quite get there. Have some bodies go down. Gets sent back to behind the goal. Carolina has it. Comes back up to the blue line here. They're able to get it out of our zone. Roman and Hugo are back. Roman's going to carry it behind the goal. A slap shot by the Carolina player goes off his own player. Oh, sorry, I lost control. All right, Hugo has it behind the goal. He's able to beat one player. Elizabeth, turn around and look at the play. All right, shot on goal. Bain has it, is able to regroup and gather the rebound nicely. Nice job by Bain to be able to control that one. All right, with that, we get a line change with Liam, James, and Ryder coming on, and Milan and Michael on defense with a running clock, 7 minutes, a little bit less than 7 minutes left in this game. Ryder has it. He splits the defense. Let's see if he can beat the last defender. He's on his forehand. He's got a sharp angle. He gets it right in on goal, loses control right as he gets to the crease. But another nice run by Ryder, or rush by Ryder. Michael back on defense. Good positioning, great job. The shot doesn't even get on goal as Michael was able to block the shot with his stick. Nice positioning by Michael on that. See James is able to beat the defender. See if he can corral the puck enough to get a shot off. Puts a nice move on back to his forehand, and he gets that one past the goal easily. So a nice goal by James, which is going to make it 9-2 Rage with 6 minutes left in the game. Nice job by the kids. Good hustle. We're going to switch up our lines. Hugo, Charlie, and Elizabeth are back on as our forwards with Gavin and Isaac as our defenders. Hugo's going to take the face off. Face off, Hugo wins it cleanly to himself. Sent back in the neutral zone. Isaac steps up. He sends it back in. It's going to be an icing call. Or excuse me, offsides, not icing. Hugo wins the face-off. It's going to come back to Gavin, who's going to have some time. He flings it along the near board, gets past Elizabeth. She's able to fling it back in for now. Hugo has it. He still has it on his forehand. His centering pass goes right to the Carolina player waiting in front, who carries it behind the ice. He's got some pressure from Elizabeth. She's able to tie it up for now. Puck's is kind of... A lot of people swatting at it. Let's see where it goes. All right, gets sent back into Carolina zone. Sent across the ice. Carolina has it. It's going to come to Gavin, who's got it. He sends it right back in. That's going to be an icing, though. And there's 4:40 left in the game. Roman and Michael come in on defense with James, Ryder, and Liam on offense. James will take the face off for us. Puck is picked up by Ryder. He's going to skate it out of our zone, off the board to himself. Good job, Ryder. James has it, and he's able to push it a little bit further. Liam and Ryder are both there, still just vying for the puck. Liam on his forehand sends it on goal. Goalie's able to stop it, push it behind the goal where Carolina picks it up. They're going to try to skate it out of their zone. Picked up by James in the neutral zone. He gets pushed. Jesus, that should have been a foul.
They're gonna get hurt.
All right, anyway, 3.5 minutes left in this game. Michael has it. He plays it up. Roman just tries to take a slap at it to get it out. Sent in harmlessly into the near corner where Michael has it. Plays it up the board to James. He's got a lot of room with the rest of his teammates around him. He beats the first defender easily, gets it on his forehand and buries it up above the goalie's goal. Catching glove for another goal, which makes it 10-2 with 3 minutes left in this game. So we bring on Elizabeth, Hugo, and Charlie with Milan and I think Isaac on defense. Face off, bouncing around in center ice, slapped into our zone by Carolina. Milan has it on his forehand, picking his head up to see who he has. Flings it off the board into the Carolina zone. Elizabeth gives chase. Charlie comes in to help her. Hugo comes in. It's in the neutral zone here with Milan. Milan's going to send it in deep. It hits Charlie. Nice job by the kids. Just keep it in there. It goes to Isaac. Isaac sends it back in towards the goal. Goes wide. Elizabeth has it. She's picking her head up to see what she has. A lot of white shirts are around her. She skates away with it though. Centering pass. Actually made it to Hugo. His shot got deflected. He's going to wrap it around the boards. Hits the referee. Isaac steps in nicely. That goes off the side of the goal, I think. I'm trying to see who we have down there. We got Elizabeth. James has come on. I don't know where Charlie went. Elizabeth's shot gets deflected off some skates wide. James is back there with Hugo. They're both fighting for it. Carolina has the puck. Hugo steps in to stop that run. Hugo still has it. He's just got the puck tied up along the far board there, keeping it in our zone. We got a minute left in this game. Both players go down behind the goal. Hugo doing a great job of just hustling and basically keeping this puck in. He passes it to James right in front. James's shot goes behind the goal. Hugo still hustling back there. Comes around the near board where Elizabeth and Milan are both there. Elizabeth pushes it up to Milan. Milan pushes it back to Elizabeth. Center to James. There you go. James's shot. Nice. Nice passing, guys. That makes it I'm sorry, that wasn't James, that was Charlie. I'm sorry. That was Charlie. Charlie was on the whole time and Charlie scored. That makes it 11-2, 30 seconds left. Now we have James, Ryder, and Liam on. So again, Charlie with that last goal. Nice passing from Milan and Elizabeth leading up to it. And now we have 15 seconds left. Basically enough time for another face-off. And hopefully no more antics on the side of Carolina. James is skating away with it. He's basically getting hooked and brought down. And with that, the game's over. Hopefully James is okay. I'm sure he is. And the kids are piling on Bain, our fearless goalie. Final score from this game is 11-2. Rage over the Carolina Thunder.